Hello everyone, my name is Konadu and I'm your Spark Program Ambassador. Now I am so excited for you to be going on this journey. Now as you would have seen from the video with the Olympic athletes, this Spark Program is about helping you develop a winning formula, helping you be at the best more of the time and helping you develop the belief and the attitude to be better at what you do. Now listen up, throughout this journey I'm going to be encouraging you and inspiring you, and I really hope you're going to get involved in all of the progression tasks. Reason why? Your mindset and your attitude is a big part to you achieving success. Now I'm lucky enough to be running my own business and have worked with over 3,000 young people just like you across the 3 years that we've been going. And it wasn't always like this, but my mindset and attitude was a big part as to why we do this today. Now listen carefully into my story so you can find out how you can do the same. You see, my friends, because it hasn't always been plain sailing for me. You know, growing up in Southeast London, life can be tough at times, whether that was to do with school or football or friends. But I remember at those times I never even used to think about what my attitude and what my mindset was. But I did have some positive influences. I remember my old football manager used to say to me, if you think you can, you can. Who knows, maybe he met Sir Petchey in the past. But it's true, if you think you can, you can. And that wasn't the only positive influence that I had. People like my mum and my teachers also started to encourage me to work harder, do a bit better, and try and be at my best more of the time. And whether that was to do with school or football or exams, it really started to have an impact on me. And that's when things really started to change. You guessed it, this is my old school. St. Thomas the Apostle College. And some of you might be familiar with it because it's actually down the road in Peckham. But I'm in a sports hall where exams used to take place. One of my worst triggers, man. And I know some of you can relate because exams will really get me in the box. That those judge voices and those pessimist voices would really start to come out. I'll start thinking to myself, man, there's so much revision to do. What's the point of even trying? The school hasn't taught me how to revise or how to do a timetable. How am I going to do this? And those voices will start to take control. And as a result of that, I wouldn't work hard enough. I wouldn't put in the effort. But what happened to me really started to change things. I'll never forget the day that I opened up my exam results. And my results were so bad that they could spell the word fudge. Let that sink in. F's, U's, D's, G's, yep, they could almost spell the word fudge. Now the result of me listening to those pessimist voices, those judge voices, not quite working hard enough. And let's be all the way real, because there were days that my mum would knock on my door and say, are you revising, or how is revision going? And the truth is, I'd say, it's going well, but I had my PlayStation pad in my hand, or I was on social media. And we've all been there. And when we start to listen to those voices, we can never quite get out the box. We can never quite get in the zone because we're avoiding the hard work. We're avoiding the realist voice. So, like I said, exams weren't really my thing. And I know a lot of you can relate. It's not that easy, but things started to really change after that moment that I saw those results. Because I said to myself, in life, you only ever get out what you are willing to put in. I'll say that one more time so you will get it. You only ever get out what you are willing to put in. So I started putting in a bit more. I started reading the right books. I started watching motivational videos. I started learning from people who had achieved success and done their best. And what happened was the results started to change. You see, when I started developing a better attitude and more of a better belief and an understanding as to who I am and what I wanted to achieve, things started to really change. I got a first-class degree in international relations and politics. I started running my own business, and just in 3 years we've worked with over 3,000 young people, and alongside that I've been able to travel up and down the country and around the world. So I want to use this as an opportunity to encourage you, but also to get you to start thinking, how can you start developing your own winning formula, and what's it going to take to get you out of the box? So my friends, like I said, my challenge to you is, are you ready to develop your very own winning formula? Are you ready to spend more time being at your best? You see, because if you are, the Spark program is going to be an amazing opportunity for you to do just that. So I encourage you, really dive in. Get involved in all of the progression tasks, all the stuff that you've learned from the workshop, make sure you take it on, and alongside that, I'm going to have more videos coming for you. So those QR codes that you see in your handbooks are an opportunity for you to view some of those videos. Make sure you tune in. I'm going to be sharing more of my story through the follow-on learning, but I want to leave you with this. Like I said in the beginning, a wise man once said to me, if you think you can, you can. So for those of you listening to this video, if you think you can, you can. I'll be seeing you soon.